in reboot mode nange. CBT already amazima salutigidde nadde nyina keera mu gym. I overslept. For the past 1 week I've been struggling. Ngando was andi mulwadde naye apparently sibadde mulwadde. It was fatigue. So today when I overslept I didn't. Omwana yagenda n'akola 10 wano. Kagibbe ekifaananyi yiiyo mugiraba ya white. Omwana agikola agitaddeko bufiini. Agitaddeko sport cream ez'akabi. Kwegamba oyinza ogiyitako n'otategeera nti 10. To do a lot for a project car. Omwana yakola 10. N'agiwa ebitala mu maaso bino ebyagundi. Baziyita bate zino Subaru. Ogiraba 10. Oyinza obutategeera nti 10. Agiwa aftermarket lights. Wano maaso ekuyitako n'olowooza Subaru Impreza. Yeah. But you guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, Mumbozi baba. Kaza bakwata mizigo bannange. But how are you, my people? Today is reboot mode. The broadcast is reboot mode. Today, olunaku lw'abatagenze mu nkuuka. For the guys that have not gone for nkuuka mu Lubiri Mengo, this is your day. Yeah, so let me put you to the road. I'll put SC so that my Samsung doesn't overheat. Yeah, Derek, Paul, Herbert, Happy New Year, yes. Yusuf Sulaiman, Paul Senyonga. How are you, my brothers? Omako mukadde gugenda. Do you see? Tomorrow we will wake up, it will be 1st January 2024. It will still look like this. Abasajja ba Bible House bazimbi akazimbe wanakalungi. Mukalengera akakabulu akapya. That's the new Bible House. For the guys that have ever been to Bible House in the past, it was a very small building, but they have put up a very beautiful building. I'm sure they're going to have like a library in there, then they'll have like a church, and then they'll have a bunch of offices, and then I'm sure they'll have offices for rent as well. Yeah, but they have put up very good, very beautiful building up there. That's the new Bible House for the guys about from Uganda and watch a road to Bible House or try to have a kobubi. To name I got to Batulekayo, I think Baja 2 many later. But to Bible House or to Kadeva, so they have of course offices to let. Again, our Pangisa on the offices, but they did a very good job. So happy New Year, happy New Year. Yeah? What did you do last night? What are you going to do today? Are you going to go to church or are you going to go to club? Whatever you're going to do, you just have to be as careful as possible. Don't harm yourself, don't harm your neighbors. Don't leave orphans. Yeah? Don't leave a widow or a widower. Just make sure you're safe. Yeah. Happy New Year, Clark Raim. Happy New Year, Herbert. Yeah. Man, 2023 is going. I'm in reboot mood personally. When to come reboot mood every last day of the year. I don't know what is going on. I just on the 31st I'm always simply looking at things. I see things just the way they are. The villagers are not yet back from the village. So I think I'm going to drive the main road all the way. Yeah, but that's what it is. kangende nacho ngende mpiteri omwana yalireze n'olukoba lwange oba wali. But anyway, recap of 2023. I'm going to count how many tracking devices I've installed this year. But as for the inspections, I've done 53 inspections. I already have my first inspection lined up for 2024. I'll be doing an inspection on 3rd. You already lined up. I still have tracking devices to install in 2023. Then 2024, but 2023 apparently is fully booked. And I'm very optimistic about 2023, 2024. I'm not a very optimistic person. I'm normally a very pessimistic person, but the optimistic side of Arthur is coming out in 2024. I'm going to try and hope for the best. I think whenever my mood shifts to positive, as the year is ending, the year doesn't be so good for me. So the mood I'm in is actually a very good mood, the mood of confusion and a little bit of because I've not yet figured out how this year has gone by so fast. Yet I see 2024 coming in also too fast. So the last chance for you to buy cars would definitely be today, which is not a plausible idea. So whoever hasn't bought a car, I would request that you hold on or you 2024. Buy your next car in 2024. 2023 mumuleke over there to nagura moroka sigara kuchigere, at least it's only one day, and still start buying cars around 3rd, 4th. I will bamtani kilo kugule moroka. If you decide to buy a car, ngomaka kwa katandika bwe guti chigenda kusara busazi bagenda kusera. But anyway, you remember the times they used to say that I've just seen a new Subaru Impreza with no number plates even. Umwana yakubye airbag zayo. Tatomedde zinzo bazekanze bwekanze. Oba sikyekyo nga batadeko nose guard because it looks like it's pre-sprayed. Ayinzo bayagikoneseza na maana agula nose guard. Yeah. So, what plans do you have for the New Year's Eve? Almost all shops are closed, by the way. I think I'm the only person that doesn't go out on days like this. I've never really gone. I remember, I said, 2011, my ex-girlfriend, nganimba agenda ku church ne Uganda we. Kati nganangi ngenda ku church ne jjajja. That was 2010, I'm thinking. Well, it must have been 2011. So, 2010, it was after I bought my first car. So, ex-girlfriend would lie to me that she's going to go to church with her sister. Kumbe bagenda mu club with a bunch of guys. I think you know why that explains why she's my ex now. So she tells me they're going to go to church. Midnight comes, I call her to ingira omwaka nga tuli kusima at least. She refuses to pick. Finally she picks up, and in the background there is music. Not church music. Bangers in the club. I don't even remember what songs were there. Nga chika ali mu club. Nga mugamba no nimba. Sorry Arthur, because of it here. Sorry. Kumbe yali ya nimbe. I know now, you know why it explains why she's my ex. Which take it. So Derek says he will be at Rubaga Cathedral tonight because he missed the morning mass. That's a very good thing. Don't add to the population and don't subtract for the population, and make sure you don't end up in jail or the grave. Enjoy responsibly. Thank you very much, Antonio. Hey, don't add to the population. Wala wasajja bataxi oba bayigira we moroka. Chiveine chikusonseka. Bine bisajja mbyagala nnyo. Mbajja ne kukubonzi. Mbyagala nnyo. Mbajja ne kukubo sagala kajanja de mabega wange. Ajja nakusonseka emmoroka. Oba bwe balaba abantu abavuga obumotoka obutono buno ne balabira nga tetulina magezi mbagala nnyabo. Jazimbye omutwe. That's how Arthur Chisenyi. Let me wish you a happy new year. Let the Almighty God give you wisdom and understanding in 2024 and car lovers at large. I mean, thank you very much per day. mwebale nnyo. All those wishes nze ntwala ebirungi byonna mu linnya lya Mukama waffe Yesu Kristo, because I'm a Catholic. So yeah, ngenda waka. Today I was driving myself. I was using my time to relax. Normally 31st December is confusing for me. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know. You know how you write stuff and you're still trying to figure out how you're going to attack the new year. And yeah, so 31st December is normally like this for me. So it's going to be a better man. So I bagala nnyo bano bakapede. Bagala nnyo. Sajja ba taxi basajuza. Bwe basanga yamanye mmoroka atabamanyi bagonda. Happy New Year Emmanuel Kabali, DJ Zion. Ngenda wange man, ngenda waka. Ndi mukunyumira just road trip. Edda nanyumira ngenda birwa muziri wansi naye abaana banyakula amasimu. Babanga be bagagulira. Wane bwayise we nagula entebe zange ezasooka. Nazugula around 2000. I bought my first set of chairs so far in 2012. But before that, I had two rooms naina zizimbe wajjajja boys quarters. Kati mu rooms nga mujjuddemu mipiira gya mmotoka, mujjuddemu spare. Obani yanzukusa. Nanga ne Arthur. Oyina room bbiri. Lwaki mu room eno tosaamu ente? So I came and bought chairs. But you know, for the better half of 2012 and 2013, I never sat in the chairs. Ngera zibeera waawo mu room, nga zibeera nkalu nga tezituulwamu. Nga zibeera awo. So, good evening, Majwala Julius. How are you? That's how the streets are looking on this 31st. Abana bagenda kubabuli. Kale kyewuunyisa. Mu kkubo muno mulimu abantu abagenda okufa olunaku lwaliro naye nga atambula ng'olumu gy'alaga bw'atagendayo tajja kufa. I think that's what they call the final destination. Wekitegeera. Ng'atambula gy'alaga gye bagenda omujjira mu bulamu bw'ensi eno naye nga naye tamanyi. Mukama Katonda. Waliwo ebintu ebimu Katonda byatukweka. He kept those things to himself, like the day you will die, the day you will be buried. Some of these things, senga Katonda atulozaako n'akulagako mu kirooto ne weetegeka. Some people bali mu nkuuka naye nga tebamanyi tebagenda keesa. That's why we need to pray to God to keep us alive, keep us healthy as well. Waliwo agenda ofuna akawuka ka mukenenya ekiro kya leero naye nga naye tamanyi. Let's focus on our dreams. Cause yours are as fast like nothing. Years, ogamba years. Man, oli mutuufu nnyo padde. Emyaka gino engeri gye gidduka. This is the top. Bagita batya church eno eya Ssenyonga. Obutebe buli ebweru abantu bazze dda okusaba. They are ready to take in their year. Yeah. But one thing I've learned about years is that it doesn't matter how much you call the year your year. If you have not worked to make it your year, it will not be your year. You have to be smart. You have to be hardworking. You have to be friendly with people, but then also you have to be friendly with the right people. You have to make the right decisions. Njagala kulya ku ffene. Omusajja atuleeta ffene wakenda kusina abadde taleeta ffene simutegeera. This is why he said. But who told the people that drive Rumions that they are better than us who drive Vitz? For us people who are driving Vitz, we also drive cars like them. As a matter of fact, a Rumion bwogera mu bond Rumion esingako Vitz million 3 bwogigula. So abasajja ba Rumion bandeetera nnyo nga avuga akamotoka kankana akatono abamu tebamanyi na moroka n'aleeta ku kange olwokuba bateekako biggaadi. Naye bwayise mu mulaba bwayise akyali busy. Bwayise is still busy. Bwayise is still busy. Happy New Year, WAMV technology. What do you deal in? What do you deal in? WAMV technologies. What do you deal in? Security cameras and all. Odiringa muchi. Naba drive baba bachakolera mu town. Abasajja nakuzo drivers kolera mu drone. njagala fene naye fene waba naawe era oyo fene yekayeka wammeka naye ebbiri nga ninga ze sirina kale mpe 3 leeta 13,000. Hey, this is 2K. Obedda manyi nkuteka 15,000 nga 224 atwala ku stupid. Rumion has no problem. The Rumion price was high because of the demand. It wasn't high because it has any value that it adds. So the Rumion price is dropping because that's to the actual price. You know, kamba vuga main. Talk about the vuga main banana. Happy New Year, Antonio. Sale kazibwe. Ndozo otegedde. Just ndi mwali mwaji wanikanga mujagala nnyo. Banayi bamemba for the love of mukazi. Mukimanyi nti no. We have been here for more than a year. For more than a year we have been here. Emmanuel Kabale with 12 million you can get, yes, the Vitz, the Grand, the Raum new shape, the Sienta. Of course the Sienta and Raum at 12 million they will not be good. Ezijja banungi ku million 12 okujjako ng'ofunye enamba enkadde nga UAS, UAT nga zirimu ordinary engine especially. But Raum 12 million eyinza obutaba nnungi. Sienta bw'oba ofunye enkadde nnyo, namba nkadde nnyo, there are chances that it will be good. Kati Vitz, the Vitz you can get a good one at 12. The Grand you will get even a very good one, even SC will be working. So that now you have to consider what you have to consider what you can afford in terms of fuel. If you look at what you can afford in terms of fuel, then you buy either a Mark II Grand or a Vitz. Actually, there are chances that you can even get a Vitz new model. Old number places. Is that Sokao, USZD? So don't go to the market with hopes high to looking for a Vitz new model. But there are chances that you can get it. Happy New Year, Vianney. I actually don't think that fuel is going to be higher in price in 2024. I don't think it can be higher than what it is now. It will be abnormal. Mango reda amafuta ga bei nyo. People are remodeling buildings. This is Bombo Road, I think. Kenapa kufuka wanebate nafuka gundi. After Bombo is when it becomes Guru Highway. Hey, Emmanuel, you can even get a Corolla like mine, by the way. 12 million. That Corolla, it's not a car that you just find anywhere. It's not common. But with that 12 million, you can get it. What car is that? It looks exactly like that. Actually, that's a Corolla also. But why are cars cheaper in Barada? What do you mean bonds? Everybody over bond. Derek, I've ever bought a car from Barada, but I can tell you since I could Barada Gurayo Moroka. Padoli ganze zenange New York ati mbeera waka. Wanatulika wempe. You took my heart, never ever, but you made me beg. You made me beg. Every time I come over, you made me beg. But why? But why? Give me some love, be my better half. I promise I will never let you down, my girl. Jewelry, dollar bills, many things don't mean nothing for as long as you got my heart. Yeah. Naye wachonga makoma waluli sikumanyi bulungi nchakwete ereza. I say yes, I say no, I say baby let's take it slow. You are my number one girl, you rule my world. You took my heart, never give back, but you made me beg. You made me beg. Every time I come over, you make me beg. But why? But why? Musale baba, musale. Temusala. Atomu kadati debuti. Muli mukusala. Kadenga ati anyeko. But you never ever take what I say. You mukuba taxi benara bya bategeera. The only time a taxi person stops is if the passenger is theirs. I love you so, I need you so, I never leave you so. Can I tell you this every day, every night? That I really feel you, I can't deny. Give us a chance, you and I, you and I, you and I. Give us a chance, you and I, you and I, you and I. Watch on me, kawempe. Very active, right?
Nothing gonna last for long. Time does not wait. Okay, man.
Akapukanda bikira bulungi okalengera eri gye kali. What are your plans for the new year, my people? I've always done that. Majority of the time the fireworks is because in band neighbors. That's why when I work on a project like the recent pilot that we shot the entire day and the entire, it's really important to me. I love sleeping. And of course tomorrow we are not doing anything. I've been struggling with fatigue. Fatigue is no simple. You also don't close until you move. What do you comment saying is how this is coming? So guys, as the year ends, as we get into the new year, have you rebooted? Chibachiru, you know, rebooting. It's a very good practice for you to find time and when go you switch off and back on. That's what we call rebooting. Of course, humans reboot every night. You go to bed and sleep, but it's important for you to reboot and go to board. You stop thinking about what you wanted, think about what you have, and then shut down with that. It's like you holding, it's like you reconciling the books of a business. Every close of business day, you come and reconcile the books, and it's important nti omwaka ogumalako ngokiriza ti guno omwaka ngukoze zino bino bye nkusobodde okukola. Me, I've accepted my wins, I've accepted my losses. I've also now decided on how I'm to go. I've learned my lessons. So now I know what I need to do going forward. At least what I All Saint Cathedral always has a good New Year transition service. I invite you all to join. I mean, abati atuyise banange. Tugende All Saints Cathedral. Yedi do the way. Omanyi church zaba Protestant zibuza. Yenda mirembe je bayita batya. Ye All Saints yedi nakasero oba sizawula. Zindaba ndabe. So, and because of this channel, I've decided that the coming year 2020 fongenda kola yemi enyimbe ndala satu 3 new tracks. Yesterday someone yaga yone obuyimbo butukukoye. So I've decided that this coming year, starting tomorrow, I'm going to do at least 3 new songs for the channel. I'm going to contact some writers. Bampaye nyimba satu ngene mu studio nzikole. Nzikora because of the channel, strictly because of the channel. So guno omwaka ogujje, sorry. The year that is starting tomorrow, kuna agenda okugwako nga tulina nyimba satu empya ezange. So I'm going to get some good writers. Bampandikire ebiyimba bisatu enembikole. So that's on my bucket list for 2024. 3 new songs. Sijazi kolera video temuzibanja ngenda kukola because audio zange ziteekewaawo. Bana emulide enakasero babayise mugende mukusaba church ya Protestant eri okumpi ne Start House gyebayita All Saints gye basabira ba minister bonna. Manyi kinala all dignitaries in Uganda basabira eyo ku church oba mu Catholic oba mu Protestant bonna basabira ku eyo church. Wano banabbe essimu wano jako nti Samsung ebukuma nali kuddewo n'endabirwamu zange. Look at that green. Bayitawo we basomera ebintu by'okulima ekawanda. Agamatoke gundagala kaga gavumenti bani agalya awo. Kale moroka zaffe za gavumenti ziri mu byalo. Abaana bazitutte mu byalo. Bagay, today on TikTok, I ran into a comment where someone was saying he bought a Sienta 28 million last year. Ogule moroke ez'amabanja si kibi, but there's one thing I would advise. Wowe ogenda fune moroke ya loan, fukola nga tebakongera more than 1 million. Yes, ekinene nyo bakongere mu million emu ku price y'abantu abagula cash. That would be fair. Of course katono omuntu yabadde asasudde agenda mwaka gwa Uganda tulina dead. No kwata emoroka ya muno no gisasulire emyaka 2. Ate munaye abayindi bansanyusa tebasika mu motoka wekastosigala ngo omusasula. But you know, I read the other comment no mutima ne gunnuma bana abasajja bananyimiriza olwaleero. Bwe banyimiza ngo omanye enjala ebaluma. Ene moroka tebagimanyi. Gitambuliza mu ndabirwamu nga ziri waggulu. Bwe bakolera omukono bwe bati banyimize ngo omanye enjala ebaluma. Leero bakoze dda kirabika. Good evening guys. Arthur was gonna miss the last broadcast of 2023. Castor too say. Your last broadcast CRB odanga agitise baba. Chechi bakuza SUV. Kajamo keka wanda. Lete munatunula nako. Mulabe bwe ndi confused about 2024. So normally on 31st of every year I'm confused. I have no idea what's going on. Era ngenda kola broadcast eno ngende paka ku gym. Sina genda mu gym. Neka tempulira ate nyina ekinsindika ngende mu gym nkwate mga sina dawaka. I did not go to the gym because normally 31st is a down year for me. Omwaka gumbe olunaku luno 31st letero okubeera chitentya. My spirits are a little low. I don't know why. That's how it is. But normally when my spirits are low, the next year is normally good. And emyaka jonna jonna gye mbadde nga 31st and my spirit is high, the next year is normally not very good year. So when my spirits are low, I'm really okay with it. Because I think my spirits are low as the year ends because I'm a pessimistic person. And pessimism doesn't necessarily take away your luck. It doesn't take away the good things that are meant to happen to you. So I've realized, normally I see people saying, it doesn't normally happen like that. No, it doesn't. So anyway, how do you feel for you today? Because in the I'm confused. You know, state journey, but psychiatrist nga Dr. Ranga jibaita depression, I think. 31st December normally I'm depressed. That's that period. And the one thing that kind of helps is me driving my car. That's why when nazo kusenga went to be planning aka mvuge moroka yange itambule. as long as I'm in my car, I'm very okay. I also watched a joke today of a guy that was saying he's 57 and he doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a child, and he was saying, yeah, I know, and I know you guys are saying, oh, you don't have a child. Maybe he says children would not make it better. So he doesn't have children, and he says he's happy. He looks happy though. With jokes, he's a comedian from the US. For you guys that don't have children, do you think you're happier without children? When you look at the guys that have children, do you think you're happier without kids? Yeah, I personally think that children kind of give life a purpose. When you have kids, there's a kind of addition to your life's purpose. It doesn't mean you have purpose. It doesn't really work that way. But I found Zinga Arthur that yes, I was already driven, I was ambitious, I liked doing stuff, I liked making things happen. But when I got kids, I think my drive became even more, because now I was working on a legacy. I was going to have children who are going to take my name. People are going to be looking at them and they'll be asking them, who is your father? And they're going to be feeding in. So I'm working for myself, I'm working for my kids, but I'm also working for my name. So for the guys that have not yet had kids, I find that if you want to find the reason at least to have at least one child, that should be one thing. And you're basically working for them to remember you and other people to remember you through the legacy you created. So nze buli wenkwata sente nensasula abakozi bange bulungi, mbasasula bulungi because I want at one time abaana b'abantu abo abakozi bange bwe bali babawangala ffe nga tuvuddewo because tujja kufa tuveewo, abaana baffe basigarewo nga ate bali myaka gyaffe ubanga bakuze nga ffe twafadda. Kati njagala abaana b'abantu abankolerako bwe bali banga bali eyo bagamba ali taata wonze nze Rolf Urban Kisenyi nga bwayogera linnya Kisenyi, oh taata we Arthur Kisenyi. I want people to be able to remember me in good light. I want people to remember me in a good way. So the things I do now sikyabikolera nze kanzeka, mbikolera abaana bange, mbikolera ne legacy y'erinnya lyaffe, ate wuyo nzadde abaana balenzi okitegeera. So I think having kids kind of gives someone a bigger purpose. Yeah. So I think I got to think about that when I be joke ya guy yagambe taina abana tafayo and stuff like that. I know having kids is a responsibility. It's in a way it's a kind of a burden that you're going to carry for the rest of your life. By the way, you don't just carry it until but njagala gula nanansi wano kamba gule simanyi nonze zironda era bwe ngendo gule nanansi benguzeeko be banondere nanansi kuba be baba manye nnungi bwe mbeera ne mama Abani yazironda naye kamba guleko bano banondere n'okunnondera okitegeera. So the science has, what do pineapples do? Tonsera mukazi wange agula wano nanansi zammeka?
Yazigula mutwalo.
Eziriwa zagula omutwalo.
Waliwo 3 n'ennya mutwalo mutwalo.
Enjawulo eri mu ki?
Ziriziba nnyingi ziriwa n'ennya ate.
Mwerabire kukuwa ennaanansi ono ng'agamba ahaza okulaga ennyingi ez'omutwalo. Ezo nnene.
Zino nnya mutwalo.
5 mutwalo. Lwaki ziri 5?
Ate nnene.
Ziri 5, 5 pineapples for 10k. Lwaki ziri 5? Banange ngule ziri wangule zine 3, ngule zine 4. Gwe nondera, gwe mukazi. Ntwale ziri nyingi.
Wazino?
Nze bwe ndaba. Mpezo abewaka banazajagana daddy kyakoze aleka azuguze mitwalo ngeza treka yezo teka awe mabegaawo gula wano daddy kyatukoza tuyeme nanasi mpitirivu agamba aziguze emitwalo ngeza 3 kumbe za mutwalo. Banange mulabye okugula nanasi wano nga ku police yeka wanda mujja baraba wana side bakole da akatale kale. So so kati zinanasi ziwedde nguze nanasi mpitirivu era abeka bageragana omusajja nanasi za mmeka ngazi nyingi umezi kuzo omutwalo gumu sidi muntu wabinene nnyo nze kasita kiba kingi bulk quantity. But anyway guys, Kawanda Research Center Naro, they've sold the Takayuda Balitunda. I'm still happy without them. My schedules would make me an absent father. Hi Arthur, I saw someone say on TikTok you're always driving when you reach your destination. Isaac, they always ask themselves that. Majora Julius, only home. Isaac, the thing is, the thing with For the Love of Cars, one thing that For the Love of Cars has done for me is it gave me a way to utilize my driving time. That I'll be driving as I'm also doing something productive. It's an outlet for me. I talk to people. I've made so many friends without actually meeting you guys directly, which I find as bwembe kubondingira nto kuba makafananyi mama abadi agenda okubanga yakatandika okuyiga omwaka guno kubanjagala avuga etu tabeera awo paka ncha. Yeah, so good evening Abby, how are you? So but Herbert, don't you think that getting kids will kind of give you a bigger drive? Huh? Or that chinzo okwongera mukoka drive? Zindabanga chinzo okwongera. Me, I find that, well, before I had kids, I was already driven. And because I was driven, I worked really hard. I was very ambitious to the extent that there are people that did not believe I was my age. I remember there are some guys, they are dancers, PhD right now. They came back and they were working with me. And then at that time, I think I was 24. And then they asked me, and I told them I'm 24. I thought, it's like, you know how you do so many things and people start thinking, oh, for the amount of things you're doing, the kind of ambition you have is not for your age. But I think one of the reasons why I had a lot of ambition was I kind of had to build myself from the ground up. Which take it, a baby car, a baby. Gama sakuraze of course amukala banenze njabaraga baby we piece dekati they are getting nayo nayo mfukura ngatemuzaala mwaka guno olubuto tolufuna olwaleero because bofuna olubuto olwaleero emyezi mwenda mu September omwana bagenda muzaala mu September nenga muzaala abana abali planned kids are good kids, they are healthy kids. Yeah.
Never about love, it's all about money, lies, fake love, pretense.
Oh fella, you gotta wake up, awaken sanity. She got no love for you. Pascal Joseph, how are you my brother? Atemba gambye gwe omwaka mugulaba ngenda omwaka ogujja ngenda kola nyimba 3 just to keep our broadcast entertaining. Ira bachitwaringe ya chama hayo yagwe ekigo sadida ya chama oyinza okuloza edderi nga atedde eno. So this year I'm going to, next year 2024 I'm going to make nyimba 3 ngenda kola enyimba 3 just kunyumirwa mbunyomerwa ngenda kola enyimba 3 nyumirwemu ngaza for the love of cars ku broadcast ya fitubireko n'enyimba empya nyiza nozisusamu senga abawandika enyimba bansanyusa ngenda funa abana bampandikira enyimba nene kuberaga mu studio nijja kuba muli awo ngamba gamba enyimba olupya lulwo for the love of cars anti katwetaga soundtrack empya for the new year. But anyway, the new year is still going to look like this. So I normally find people that get overexcited that they have finished 2023. These are just labels they gave days. So 2023, 2024, they literally are going to look the same. It's just the calendar that is changing. And if you don't work hard on yourself, you're going to remain the same. If you don't change your mindset, you're going to remain the same. If you don't shift your location, you're going to remain the same. It's important that we don't ever forget that. If you want change, you need to change. If you want things to change, you need to shift. Vawa worry. If you don't want to be a border guy anymore, you work towards getting out of being a border guy. Which together. If you want to stop begging, you just work on stopping begging and then you move. If you want to stop being controlled by other people, you work on that. You have the control. Nobody has the control over that. I found that everything that I've wanted done, I've done myself, and it has helped me a lot. I try as much as possible to not depend on I think I should call them third parties, right? David Sembatia, happy new year, happy 2024. Omwaka gwe kugenda kangene mu gym nze nkoleye sawa ngemu. Kankoleye sawa ngemu. Ate twaba olwencha bwe lunakeera. For the guys that wanted to give me marketing gigs, you can start calling me tomorrow. Today I'm not answering any phone call. I start answering the phone calls in 2024. Sagara simu zigenda kutta mudu yange ya mwaka gujja. Yes, by midnight my confusion will go away. By midnight. So I want to go home and play some badminton. Bamita badminton. Si badminton. Babuita bacha buno bunankani. Mukuba kanankani aka plastic. Ngedazanya badminton ne batabani bangi. So that they play with daddy. They like playing with me na yet daddy nga. But why daddy doesn't play? Baby bunji. Baby bunji nekiwuka kingi Derek. Ekyo gwengo omusajja tokyera biranga. Gwe manye ekintu kimu nti babebi abo baraba bawangala n'ekiwuka. Naye fe abasajja ekiwuka kitutta mangu. It affects us very fast. Faster than them. Kuba bo bakyusa omusaayi buli mwezi. So don't ever forget that as you're going to go live. Ekyo tokyera biranga. Ebintu byaba baby byo bibanguyira naye ffe nse tukwatamu nemwe bantu mmwe atafiranga ku muntu wa sirimwe yamala gatayambala. Nze bazadde bange bafa kiwuka ne anti wange yali andabirirawo naye yafa kiwuka later on nga ndi mu P6 namulaba. Ate nyina anko wange bwe nalabanga ekiwuka kimulya natuuka okubanga empale takyagijjamu nekimulya mpola ate paka bwe yavaawo. So tonight I know it's going to be a lot of excitement. Ne bw'aba si muntu wo wa waka baba yambala, kuba bw'aba si muntu wo wa waka manya waliyo omulala alya. Kitegedde baba okujjako ng'agenda kusula akola. Waliwo abantu abagenda osula nga bakola bano abookya enkoko. Kitegeera bagenda sula abakola abafumba mu restaurant abamabaala. Naye bw'aba si muntu wo akateekako akantu obuchudre bulagawa. Angene mu gym nkwate mu kyuma baganda bange obulamu bwa kiseera mulowooza sigenda nno basiibula mbeere confused bulungi. Enkya sigenda kola broadcast bannange, ku makya sijja kola broadcast. Tugenda kola Tuesday broadcast. The topic is going to be fire. I'm going to schedule it today evening. I've not run for like 4 months. Even yesterday I failed to run. Even today I failed to run. So I'm going to try and run tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll not be doing a broadcast at all. You guys stay home and enjoy. I know some people are not yet coming, but they are still in the village. So let's enjoy tomorrow. Should we expect some new type of content here? As for the love of cars, I particularly like the Grand Vitara video. Yes, we are going to do that. Now, you need to understand that the Grand Vitara video was a sponsored video. It was a sponsored video. It was a sponsored video. I walked into that place and I just wanted to shoot my content, but then all of a sudden, so yes, we are going to do more of that content in 2024. We're going to have podcasts in a row. We're going to have podcasts. So there's definitely going to be a change in 2024. 2023, I was getting used to these streets. Now I think I'm used. I think I'm ready to introduce a new content direction, very ready. Pre-purchase inspection at the channel is because YouTube revenues alone can't keep a channel moving, not in Uganda at least. I'm sure you people have been hearing that even TikTok abroad pays content creators, but here in Uganda okuja konga you have an admin that is there here in Uganda there are chances that you don't get paid anything. But even for the content creators that have admins that are abroad, so it's crucial for us to understand that some of these activities that I bring out, some of the things that I'm shipping in myself to kind of get the income to keep the channel rolling. Yeah, but it will get better 2024. But I'm sure we have all benefited a lot, even in 2023 as things stand. Tufunye Munzenga Arthur, I've benefited a lot from these broadcasts. I've learned, I've made friends. The biggest lessons I've learned is that it doesn't kill you to be down to earth. I've also learned that you as a person, you are not more special than anyone else. Now it's important for us to always remember that it doesn't matter how cute you are, how pretty you are, how tall you are, how small or how big you are. That's the quality of humility. Mama banyajina nyo atenze sijirina nali sijirina. And I think the more you get exposed to people, that's the more you learn. I think that's the one thing that I've learned from you guys. And also the guys that I've interfaced with, pre-purchase inspection. Do you know why? You deal with a person that has a lot of money, all of a sudden you realize this guy ati could take away was but and I've kept learning. That's one thing. I think this the concept of humility, we keep learning it. Tusigara tuchiyiga. Katulabe. Today you've used Semuto Road. Hey, Joan, hi. You say fati ngenda mu gym yange eno jengenda etali mu kerere nze sagala nyo kerere. I love going to a gym that is quiet. I don't know if it's going to be quiet today, but I like going to a quiet gym, and this gym is kinda quiet, at least majority of the times that I go there. Quiet. Good evening, Arthur. I stick on your bulungi banange. Yeah, where you gala? Lite get a kilometer maker. I stick on your bulungi. You so gamba, but doing na job ganga. Bukaneka IST you're comparing. Definitely the IST. That IST you bought has a Valvematic engine, very good engine. No, twagula one NZ. Twagula one NZ, I think it wasn't one NZ. Twagula one NZ. Yeah, mpia. That new engine that I would love to put in my Corolla, by the way. Hi Arthur, happy 2024. Amina, thank you very much, Alvin. Now we were 2023. I may God give you a very fruitful 2024. Moroke tulima say again bajita Brevis. No, not Brevis. Bajita. It has the same engine as the Mark II. It's a substitute of the Mark II Grand. Bajita, but yeah. Guys, who remembers what that car is called? It's not a Brevis, sorry. What's that car called? It has a very funny name. But it's a very comfortable car. Chiringa Mark II Musota, that's one thing I can tell you. But choba chisera. Chirimu bei mune Mark II Grand. But it's a very nice car, very comfortable. Yeah. But they are very nice cars. They also have the Beams 2000 engine. Spoiler. Yeah, most of them don't have spoilers, but they are very nice cars. You're also on this road yourself. njagala no basi bulangene kwate mu kyuma naye nga amaanyi go sina bulungi maanyi simanyi wajigalaze but njagala genda kukwata muko mu kyuma so that I feel good. The one thing that I've seen about gym is it gives you good sleep. Ulogera no kwata ko mu kyuma, it gives you good sleep. Arthur parking parking. So anyway guys, I think if there is one thing I would probably tell my younger self is that humility doesn't kill. You're not special. Of course you're special, but I mean special in a sense that makes you think you're bigger, you're better, that you're a superhuman and everyone else is just trash. I used to have those feelings. The more pre-purchase inspections I've done, the more I've learned that every person is actually valuable. The more pre-purchase inspections I've done, the more I've learned that life doesn't actually revolve around you, and you need to start dealing with people like they are humans. Which again, to matilda nyoku bantu tobera banange you people have taught me natala byenkozera pre-purchase inspection omuntu ajanga ina a million in some account nenga toina wo kiraba mu ngeri gye yeeyisa okitegeera. I think no, it's not a cresta yourself, it's not a cresta. Moroka bayina we bagiyite yo cresta ya njawulo eyo moroka bayina we bagiyite erinnya liri awo teyitegeerekeka. Happy 2024 Joan, abagambi happy 2024 Arthur at the Love of Cars family. A blessing to us all. Amina tweyanziza nnyo. Thank you Alvin. It's a Verosa, not Vanessa. It's called a Verosa. It's a Toyota Verosa. It has the same engine as a Mark II. It has the same engine as a Mark II Grand. Bajita Verosa, thank you. Isaac, Bajita Verosa. It's a Verosa. Very lovely car. It's very curvy. Isaac, it's a Verosa. Oriaji is a Vanessa. But it's a Verosa. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for being on the broadcast. It's 58 minutes. My broadcast has to go 1 hour. Ninga mwebale kubeerako. Nagenda nkwate mukwalo mu kyuma. Oba namalako mpulira ndi muko egulu nakoze shoulders okana enkola n'emikono oba ne lero kyemba nkola oba lero nkole ku bench omanyi bwe mbasiwulira bulungi. And I found, by the way, for you guys that don't know, broad shoulders look good on men. When you have really broad shoulders, yeah, you look really good. So I think I'm going to do shoulders again. I'm going to do arms, and then I'll do some squats, and then tomorrow I'll go running in the morning. So that's why I'm not doing a broadcast tomorrow. So I think my program will be running for like 6 months and then not running for like for the rainy season. Yeah, so I stopped. That's why I actually stopped running. And I predicted that I would fall. Eventually I fell. So and because of that I had stopped running. But tomorrow I definitely have to run. I may not run 15 kilometers. I may do 10k. Chobe, how are you, my brother? Nize Chobe nize sport rim zange muganda wange. Sigenda gula sport rim njagalezo kuba ngamba gogenda guleza kabi kati njagalezo ze nize Chobe. Thanks for the content and happy new year, sir. I'm going to get much better content. Echanguza computer eri yamanje nagula najigula akabeyi. Echarginguza kwe kubanti I can actually get better the graphics and all that. There are things I want to do graphically that all the other computers I had could not do. So just brace yourselves. I'm going to not even create a timetable where I strictly now on these days I'm strictly working on content for the love of cars. I think that's the one thing, that's one area that I lacked this year. I'm going to try and work on it this year. Nelson inzira mga sinavana ku broadcast oleta dirimu zange nkwe sente zogende twawukane nga babigo gai kwata sente zo mparimu zange gendo ogule rimu endala. Joshua tujja kwatagana enchasi genda kukola broadcast njanji kola lwakubi nema onaku leskola broadcast natanise dda n'owulira obubi njakola ey'olweggulu Enchangenda kola broadcast y'olweggulo bannange sigenda kola yakumacha naye sinza kusoba broadcast lunaku lulamba. Hey, you guys, this broadcast has become part of me. That's why never nzijanga muliko basatu mba njagala nsigalewo. This broadcast is like omanya abasajja bagenda mu bbara ne banywamu. Kati nze this broadcast is like my beer. I come to the broadcast and it's like nzija ku broadcast n'enkola ki nenzita ku stress nja kola broadcast y'olweggulo eyisa 11 naye ngencha ku macha sigenda kusola because ngenda keda kudduka. So yeah, but I'll do the evening broadcast. So era mwe namve ku broadcast ngamutegedde ngenda kola broadcast y'olweggulo. Yeah, then mweba nya bampe emirimu gya tracker nange mpulira bubi teri konze siraba TV. Nange enjange nakola broadcast y'olweggulo naye bantu bange ntunda tracking devices. If you have a car and you want to have it in your palm of your hands, buy a tracking device from Arthur. We know how to install them and we install them properly. No more okujiraba. Yeah, I think our tracking devices have a spare battery that if they disconnect the battery of the car, there will be a spare battery that can go up to 3 days that track your 10 navako. So but 3 days high deep in coffee 3 days ngera gotola ba moroka yo ate mwe emoroka bwe bajiba obo ina ekintu ekigamba bagitutte. That's why ebisere bisinga babbe moroka yo omuntu afuluma ekintu kiba kimugambe moroka bagitutte okitegeera. So anyway, buy tracking device from me. The cheap tracker is 350. That one is not voice activated. Then there is one of 450. You can call the tracker. It has self-answering capabilities. Or you could be done a year quarter no ulida bali mu moroka bye. So that one is 450. And then I sell also alarms 210. And then I'm bringing Android radios for you guys to support me, support the channel. We are starting our podcast. Naro. Yeah. Ugandan Catholic Music Collective, equals 16 kilometers per liter. That's good for automatic. That's very good, by the way. And looking at the weight of the IST, that's a very good consumption. Hey, congrats, my brother. Hi, Balvids. How are you? So, a pre-purchase inspection is for you guys that are planning to buy cars in 2024. Come 450,000 only for pre-purchase inspection. Whether you're going to the bond or going to a chibanda, what's the difference between a chibanda and a bond? A bond sells Japan used cars. A chibanda sells Ugandan used cars. That's the difference. Which take it. I mean, Nelson. Nelson, of course, that your car has an immobilizer. It's not as easy to steal as others. Later, take a tracking device. Singaba gezi badja. Ngaba gezi nyoka device kabam. Then a morokeyo. Iragiteke mu alarm Nelson moroka yose bu yatunzi nyinawo ba customer bangaba Uganda Catholic Music Collective ne Nelson aba customer bange ba pre-purchase inspection ne yanziza nnyo mwebale nnyo kumpa miri mwezi Alvin amina ate nange I pledge to do more work on for the love of cars. I actually have I already have someone there does research and all that. Very soon probably mukama bwanaba yagadi tujja kuba ne team ejulidde ddala ngesobola okukola ebintu bino bulungi because olumu obudde bunkwata ebyokukola nga biyitidde kate bwe tuna mukama bwana tukwatako projects zaffe ne ziyitamu nga tubadde tuzi planting nga tuti nja kuba neetagira ddala team ebeerewo ya for the love of cars nga content ereeta muleete ata tukole kino naye nga zo broadcast zirina gye ziraga mu 2024 because my broadcasts are like my bar mu broadcast muno kyekibaala kyange era sira katorola nchamba nga asigera kola broadcast nesi mara kontya mande nga sikoze broadcast okujja ku ngandi mulwadde olaba ne uli olunaku lwe nali nsumagira ngamba ku site ejira na kuba broadcast encha tugenda kola broadcast yolego ne bagayi bankamba soma amanyamba sibu then gwe mulaba bwe makula for the love of cars ne moroke tokota parkings na ye motoke tokota tulimu s sente mwe muzimpa Derek Lule, Paul Habat, Yusef Sulaiman, Paul Senyonga, Antonio Clark Raim, Mutumba Pade, DJ Zion, Emmanuel Kabale, Raiwa, Majwala Julius, WA WAMV Technology, ngenda ditu Sale Kaziwe, Baba Isaac Mwalie, Tusime Eddie, Mwesigwa Isaac, Pasco Joseph, David Sembatia, Aloyo Joan Jojo, Kazoba BL. Lemwe, vitizi mujinaba. ndi mu esi nzikadde ndabirwamu emmoroka etokota avuga emmoroka etanywa amafuta beera weeyagaza etokota naye mukama w'amaanyi ani yali amanyi nti nange Arthur ndituukako nembeera nga memba wa paalamenti emmoroka nenjireka nga etokota njituddemu etokota banaye 2024 bw'oba tonnatuuka wano wendi nkusabira naawe otuukewo nga naawe osobola otuuka no parking emmoroka n'ogireka nga etokota ka esi ne kabaamu tekitegeeza nti nyina sente nnyingi naye waliwo ebintu ebimu byo nga nabisalawo oba ki these are the privileges we get ebirala byonna byonna nkolerera ba urban amazima nkolerera ba urban bino ebintu ebimu byenze byenneekolerera byokka nsobola okusigalako ng'emmoroka etokota yensonga lwaki sizadde baana bangi sinza nabongerako abo abaana babiri bamala lwaki kuba njagala nsobola okunyumira ku bintu bibiti nga nsobola parkinga ku mmoroka nembeera mu ka esi ne kankuba nengenda mu jimu buli wenjagala bwe bansaba swimming nembatwala okitegeera Ways Alvin Ugandan Catholic Music Collective Yusef Sulaiman nakumaze dda banaye Nelson Chobe Joshua lero lwatuuse leeti Deepin Coffee Balvids Kayongo Vianney Verosa ejasanga mu beyi emu ne Mark to Grand bw'oba ogisanze tezirabika but it's a very actually you guys temulaba nti bulijjo mbaga Mark to Grand bw'osanga Verosa gula the Verosa is much more comfortable than actually I think the Verosa is as comfortable as the Mark X okitegeera Joan Joan nze sikulinaako buzibu mwe bagayi kamba sibule but I'm very happy that you guys have been with me this entire year n'abatandika last year by the way waliwo abantu benali nabo from last year mwebale nnyo okubeera nange tugenda kuweza myaka ebiri nga tuli ku broadcast yaffe eno nga channel weeri mwebale kugikuuma nga eri lively mwebale kunsupportinga mwebale kunteeka mu bwesigwa thank you very much ngenda baagaliza happy new year happy 2024 but for now omutima gwo bwe gugaana okuveewako ogende wantu togendayo you stay at home if you drink beer or wine buy a bottle of wine onywere ewaka togenda bweru nga omutima gwo gugaanyi don't go kati nze olaba omutima gwange ngangende mu gym nkole mu shoulder nkole mu omukono and I squat a little bingenda okukola biko omutima gwange nganya okukola bench sigenda kukola bench ngenda kukola shoulder nkole omukono nsquatinge ngende ewange nzanye buno obuntu bw'abatabani wange ndo zanya nabo mabugula leero obulaba buno mabuyita batya racket bakayita bataka na sport nange sikamanyi nego kyomanya but ngenda zanya ne batabani bange olwaleero so today they are going to play with daddy but anyway guys I wish you a very lovely night. I wish you a happy 2024 abasaba ekiro omwaka tuguyingire nga tusaba oba osabidde waka oba ogenze ku chaachi weesabire osabire n'abakuyambako okubeerawo nze mwena ngenda basabira mukama abawe sente aine emmoroka already ojje tugule eyokubiri aine eyokubiri ojje tugule eyokusatu guno omwaka 2024 the goal is if you don't have a car buy a car if you have a car buy a second car that will be the goal for 2020 badminton ono si badminton yolio wali yali serious buno tebuli serious bubako ne kali akantu aka plastic ndabiza nyere batabani bange mukana nyuma ngangula nako okubiri nzanya ba mirundi esatu Ragna Aban ne mama we naye guys kamba sibuli ngene nkube mu cyuma embozi yawo ne nyumiro ate mulamba nenganyo kola broadcast ngenda gikolencha era tomorrow evening 5:15 we are here nejje kajja kubaawo nyine ebintu benjaga tusharinge so tomorrow's topic is going to be fire tugenda ba mwaka mupya and it's very important for me also that I have that broadcast tomorrow tuingira ate omwaka tukutandike in high gear. May God bless you guys. Nanda banga comment ezekwese wano bye guys. Isaac Mwalie, see you in the new year. Bye guys, bye bye.